I'm going to be posting this video today. It's kind of a little update of what's going on, other things that are going on besides the tractor. I am going to be posting a tractor video this week. It may not be coming out today, Friday. It may be coming out tomorrow, Saturday, but it will be posted this week. It may not be as long as the normal tractor videos. I've got footage in the can, but I've been really extremely busy between the trip to Colorado and other things that have been going on. I do have stuff in the can, so I'm not just sure. I've got a bunch of stuff that I have to do today, so I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get it edited and out today. So I'm going to throw this video up, and it's about the other things that have been going on. The Colorado trip, I did do that, brought that RV back. Kind of a funny story involved in it. I'm not really, after getting back and looking at the footage that I shot, not really happy with some of the footage, so I'm gonna have to go through and edit it out and try and salvage as much stuff as I can out of that trip. But at least you'll be able to see some of the stuff and that RV truck that I pulled back for the guy. But here's this, and again, there will be a tractor video coming out this week. It just might not be today. Okay, this is a load of racking that I'm hauling over to a dealer. A guy that deals in racks, selling racks, and he sells new and used racking systems. This came out of one of the spaces farther down in the building that I have my shop in. The landlord pulled all the racking down. They're closing up this distribution point of it's an aftermarket car parts manufacturer, and they're closing up this distribution point because the guy that runs it is retiring. So they're just getting rid of stuff in this racking. He was supposed to be out. There's another tenant that's scheduled to be moving in, and had to get him out. So yeah, so what we're doing is taking all the racking system over to this guy. The landlord is selling it to him. Now, this isn't the first time this has been on the trailer. I actually put this racking on the trailer and bound it all down, or we put it on the trailer and bound it all down, and I got about 10 miles down the road, and it just shifted all over the place. It was very bad. The straps loosened up, it shifted. I was on the side of the thruway and trying to retighten the straps, and I got it back here. And funny that the guy after I got off the thruway and started coming back, the guy actually called me that he's selling this to, and to tell me about entering his place, how to enter his place. But I told him what happened, and I wasn't going to be able to deliver it. And he says, "Oh, you never hauled racks before, huh? You have to band them all together because they shift. There's nothing to hold them in place. They're all slippery painted metal, and they just kind of shift on each other. So you have to band them. So thus all of the banding. First of all, we had to find somebody that had a bander. Then we had to pull all the racks back off of the trailer and band them together. They're banded together in groups of 5, and then the stacks of 5 are banded together. But anyways, I'm going to be delivering this morning. and then I've got to come back and pick up another load. Now, the other load isn't mainly the racking. The other load is the cross members. There is some racking, but not a lot. But mainly the cross members, and the cross members that go between the two upright supports, and then there's also some cross members that go in between them to put wood or pallets on. So there's that. I'm gonna try very desperately to get another tractor video up this week. It might not be on Friday as it usually is. It might be on Saturday, but I'll get it up. I'll try and get it up. I do have some footage in the can, and I'll try and get it up. I've got some other footage. It's going to be of the trailer, that dump trailer that's got to go to Canada. I was able to get the brakes fixed on that, so that I'm going to include that with this footage. But there will definitely be a video coming out this week of the tractor. It might not be very long like it normally is, but it will be coming out. As I was talking to you, the other thing, I'm going to put another strap, another band over that tie down strap over both sections of it, so there's 3 on each one. But you can see that the ratchet straps are on this side. When I put the band on this one, I will put it on the ratchet strap on the other side, so it's actually got a cross pull. You wouldn't think, but those ratchet straps being on this side will actually cause tension to be pulled on this side more than it will on the other side. So you kind of stagger the sides of the ratchet straps, and you create cross tension on it. I'll do the same thing for the back. The ratchet strap will go on this side, and the hook for the strap will go on the other side. But I'll bring you back. This is that dump trailer that I picked up in Long Island, and need to take up to Canada. The issue is when I came back, I lost brakes. What might have happened is, let me explain to you. I tried to tackle it when I got back from Colorado. It was outside, kind of raining, so I got the forklift and brought it into the shop, and started checking it out, and the 7-prong plug checked out okay. Then what I did was try to hook it up to a test probe and see if I could get anything, and I couldn't get anything. So I brought my truck in and put the gooseneck onto the truck and hooked up the 7-way into the thing, and I had lights, but still, again, I did not have brakes. So I kind of knew from checking the continuity between the plug, the 7-way plug, and the box where it terminates. This is a box where that 7-way plug comes in and terminates and gets split out, that it was good. But I gotta tell you, the wiring on this trailer is really bad. I mean, they've got positive wires run through drilled holes in the frame with no grommet, and one of the things that I kind of looked up the problem of the brake controller not recognizing the trailer, and they said one of the things to look for is a bare wire grounded to the trailer frame. So I started tracing the wires back, and I got back to the axle that blew the tire. well, the axles that blew the tire. And sure enough, back there under the axles there was two wires that were broke apart. So what I did is splice them back together, and hook the brake controller back up to it, and it works fine. So that was it. So I'm gonna call the guy. You know, one of the things that customs, in watching somebody that hauls stuff across the Canadian border all the time, one of the things they're adamant about is dirt. Now he brings heavy equipment across, then they're adamant about dirt, but I've got what I'm going to do is hook up the power washer and just kind of spray this thing off a little bit so that it looks a little better. But I'll give him a call or text him and tell him that I figured out the problem and try and figure out a day that we can bring it back across. Now I've got to set it up with the border broker and customs when I can bring it across. So I'll let you know what goes on if there's any more eventful things happen with this thing.